What's up, guys? It's me, Alex UTM this morning. It's 4 in the morning. I am so ecstatic. I'm so full of energy right now. You know, I don't know why. Well, actually, I know why. Because, what is it? It's 4 in the morning right now, as you can see. Hold on, let me show you the clock real quick. See? 4:29. Let me get a little closer. It's a little blurry. There you go. 4:29. Okay. Yeah, it's 4:29 right now. And I'm so ecstatic. I'm so full of energy. It's not even funny, bro. Like, I'm so full of energy. Bro, yesterday felt like a freaking fever dream, man. Like, or it didn't feel like a fever dream. It felt kind of weird because I'm not used to, like, having all this leftover energy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really not used to that. So it's kind of nutty that, like, I'm awake right now and I got, like, all this energy just to do a freaking big old freaking vlog giving you updates on not only my life, but, like, everything that surrounds it. I would go outside, but it's freaking pitch black out there, as you can see. Pitch black. So I don't want to, like, turn on the backlight and just be out there the whole time. We might go back to the room and just sit in there for a bit. Sit in there for quite a while. I don't know. Maybe get the PlayStation set up or something. I don't know. Because I was going to do like a big gaming thing. Like a big gaming thing. I was going to do like a big, well, not a big gaming thing, but like I was just going to game it up again. I don't know if I was going to do like Mario or something or Sonic today, but well, I technically did Sonic yesterday, so but technically it'd be like, well, you already did Sonic. You did Sonic yesterday. Yeah, you right. I did Sonic yesterday, but that ain't stopping this train to kind of because well, it did technically stop. I stopped for a whole month playing Mario and Sonic stuff and whatnot. But anyways, we probably should go back to the room. I don't want to be out here too long. Probably disturbing the neighbors and shit. Try to sleep. Well, I guess we gotta use the big light. That's fine, I guess. Oh, jeez. We got Muff right there, bro. He's chilling. He big chill. He big chilling. He's currently licking himself, but I'm gonna sit back down over here, bro. All right. So I'm in my room now. I also want to show you a lot more stuff. I got like some drawings and stuff. I got some excess stuff. I got a lot of stuff I can show off. For a second, hold on. Muff, why are you licking my feet, bro? Bro. Bro. Yeah, see? You didn't want that anyway. Anyways. Yeah, bro, I'm up extremely early today. I can't help it, bro. I can't help it, bro. Let me whip it out. Oh, yeah. One of the... Yeah, I know, Katie. One of the cooler things is that recently happened, or pretty recently. If you guys remember my big old drawing video, or not drawing video, my big old, what was it, my other video? I can't remember my other video that well. But, okay. You want to go ahead and go? Go ahead. There you go. I don't know why Muff wanted to come in here. He's been coming in here, in and out a lot. But, there you go. So, after my freaking, what is it video? There you go. After my what is it video that I made, my collection video that I made, that's what I was trying to say. Dude, I found so many colors, bro, in my thing. I found so many different type of number 2 pencils that aren't even sharpened yet. I found my old sharpener from years back. I found like multiple different colors like reds and stuff and violets and blues and greens. So I can draw like Way more stuff. I even got a big ass pink right here. This is supposed to be pink. It's so bright you can't see it, but it's pink. And I'm like, bro, I found all this drawing stuff. Now I can draw like fucking crazy, but you know, I would draw like fucking crazy, or at least I would draw to the extent I want to draw at. But a big part of me is like, I kind of put a stop on drawing mainly because of I'm drawing in stuff that's not supposed to be meant for drawing in. I'm drawing all sorts of shit when I shouldn't be drawing all sorts of shit. Uh, I should be using this for. Hey, what's going on? Elijah. My bad if I butchered your name, but this is supposed to be for my experience. This is supposed to be for writing stuff about like Joe and stuff. Yet I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna hold. I'm not even that much pages away from like probably not gonna be able to do any more episodes of Joe. Probably gonna have to get multiple books just to write about Joe, which kind of sucks. But I keep drawing and stuff that isn't supposed to be for drawing. This is supposed to be for my notes. This is supposed to be not for school or anything, but this is supposed to be for my notes, for my experience notes on a anime that I watch or something. Big anime with like Chris and stuff. But here I am drawing in it like no fucking tomorrow. That's why I need another book, or I need a drawing pad or something. But then again, I don't know if I want a drawing pad because I don't know. To me, drawing's like a cool thing I got back into for a little bit, but now I'm kind of fizzling out of it again because I'm playing more video games again and stuff. It's kind of a weird trade-off when I'm not playing video games as much. Uh, freaking car outside already starting, bro. The car alarm and shit. But, what is it? What I was gonna say was, damn, I forgot what I was gonna say because that freaking car alarm. But, anyways, let me talk about yesterday. Like, yesterday I said it was like a fever dream earlier because, like, we not only did like 6 Undertale fan games, which took a fat minute, but, like, I remember I also whipped up, or Spampton 64. Dude, y'all need to go watch that. Spampton, dude, I don't think I ever released that much energy. Like, well, actually, no, that's a lie because ever since my Luigi's Wack Adventures video, like, I've had energy up the A, bro. Like, just to go do something. I've had energy up the ass. Like, to go do something. Because before, I didn't have energy to do anything. I was fatigued all the time. I was fatigued very easily. Basically, it almost became like the new me for like more than a month. Like, that I was fatigued, or I didn't have any energy, or I didn't want to hang out with anybody. I didn't want to be in anybody's life. I didn't want to associate. I didn't want to socialize. I didn't want to do anything. I just wanted to chill out by myself and do things by myself and not play as many video games because all of it kind of berated me all at once, Which, again, I think I mentioned even in my other videos that, like, it's weird that it's become, like, a yearly thing to have, like, mental fatigue, or maybe a little bit more than mental fatigue. Like, it's way more than mental fatigue. It's like mental exhaustion or something like that. Just tired of everything, everything, everyone, or whatever, now, or freakouts. Because I know freakouts have been happening all across my YouTube career for the past 10, 11, 12 years. So this isn't new, but like each and every single time I notice every single freak out I've ever had, it's always due to like a different reason, or it's different, but it's also similar to like other reasons that I've had in the past or something like that. It's either completely different or pretty similar to like the last fucking freak out I had. And I know I had a couple this year as well, like back in July and a couple of times, but I don't know if any of them has went as long as what's happened right now and stuff. Because usually I notice as well, another thing about me I noticed is that I'm really quick when it comes to, if I'm like depressed or like really sad, I'm really quick to kind of jump back into action and be okay again. I don't know where that comes from, honestly. It's kind of weird. It's always kind of weirded me out because usually when people are down in the dumps and depressed, it's usually like, it takes them like, I don't know, like a whole ass year plus sometimes, depending on the person, just to get up and back, like up, back on their feet, ready to continue doing what they did before they even were depressed in the first place, or sad, or whatever state of mind that's negative or whatever. But I don't know. I usually always like kind of jump back like extremely quickly. By the way, thank you for the like. I appreciate that. Like, I don't know why, but I usually just jump back and kind of uh, weirdly, somewhat, kind of, I'm able to like bounce back quickly. That's what I'm trying to say. That is weird. Another thing that is weird, but I think a lot of things were kind of like set in place, for me as a person right now. It's kind of weird, but going to that volunteering thing, a lot of things that happened to me during my time of being away from everything really like changed my outlook on things. I see you rocking that Mario shirt. You got that drip on, huh? Hey, this Mario shirt's pretty fucking cool, bro. I love my Mario shirts and stuff. Every time Louis gets me a Mario shirt, or I maybe buy myself a Mario shirt, I do get that drip. It's cool. I got that. I got that cool Mario stuff on. I don't have any Sonic shirts. Funny enough, I don't have any Sonic shirts, Mega Man shirts, Pac Man shirts, Donkey Kong. Well, I do have actually have a Donkey Kong shirt, but I don't have like a Pac Man shirt, which that needs to change, and I might need to get on that Pac Man World 2 repack bullshit. I might have to get on that sometime, or I might have to get that sometime. Maybe. Well, I don't know if I want to really spend YouTube payments on games anymore. That's something I am kind of hesitant about, to be honest. Well, do you not notice the voice actor who plays Mario retarded? Yes, not retarded. I didn't mean retired, but or retarded. I meant retired. Yes, I do know. Um, Charles Martinet is retired. Um, I do know he's retired. He's not Mario anymore. Um, what the okay, weird that my stream crashed for a second there. But I was gonna say, yes, I do know Charles has retired. Obviously, I even made my own video on it. Like my it's either my experience or me reacting to Charles uh, going away. It was either a reaction video or a my experience video. I can't remember, but I have. I know Charles is gone. What are you waiting for, bro? Get on it, bro. What are you waiting for? Get on it, bro. What do you mean? Do you mean like get on and play something at 4 in the morning? I don't know. I don't feel it right now. I like, but anyways. Well, maybe I do feel it. I don't know. I'd rather wait because usually when I game, I get like a little bit loud, and I'm probably loud now, but usually when I game, I get a little loud and my body gets a little excessive. So like before I go into it, I kind of just want to like before that, like kind of wake up, spend a couple hours just chilling before I really get on the game because I don't want to be on the game or be on a game as long as I was before. Just keep in mind, right? Like don't get me wrong, I'm back. Like I said, I'm back in full force, but I still don't want to spend most of the day playing video games. I'm talking about the Mario outfits and the stuff you want to get for the Mario collection. What are you waiting for? Get on it. Yeah, I probably should get more Mario stuff. I have a lot of Mario stuff in there, like a lot of Mario plushies and stuff. Like I got a couple Marios, Bowser Jr., Wario, Waluigi, Koopa, Rosalina, and stuff in my closet, but I can't really work on a full collection because since I live in a one room apartment and stuff, I can't really like I mean I can, but I can't at the same time because since me and my brother share a space necessarily, so I can't really have like a big ass room to myself or like a decent sized room for myself for all of my personal belongings and my TV or electronics and all that other mumbo jumbo, you know what I'm saying? So funny enough, I might need to actually I didn't think about this, but I would probably need to, because since I know like Louis is obviously not going to be with me forever, but I think I'm going to probably either need like a modern day console or something, or like something to keep in touch with my homies at like all times. You know what I'm saying? Like through PS app or through something. Because I realized like Um, like if Louis ever moves out and stuff, like the PS5 is obviously going with him. So it's like all I have is like my Wii right there. And don't get me wrong, the Wii is goated, but like that don't got no like the voice chat or voice calls where I can talk to the homies. Because usually I don't use Discord like 24/7 on my device, or maybe I should get maybe an extra device or something if I want to do Discord calls and streams with viewers and stuff on something or whatever. But I don't know. And then I got if I get another PS5, I don't know, dude. Like all that stuff is so expensive, bro. Like extremely expensive. Like 500 some dollars for the PS5. 450 slash 500 for the Switch 2. Xbox is over 600 fucking dollars now. So it's like, dude, holy fuck. It's like console gaming is really trying to tell you something. It's really trying to tell you, like, you need to get a freaking, you need to get a PC. You need to get a modern day PC. You need to get a PC basically. All right. If you want to game for a really long time, extremely long time, 10, 12, 13 years, get a PC. We're tired of you buying our stuff. With limited libraries. We get a PC or a Steam Deck. Just, anyways. Oh, that's what's up. Well, I hope you got some Minecraft items because I used to play Minecraft all the time. Not to mention went to see the movie of it too. Yeah, I don't really play Minecraft that heavy. I used to play Minecraft like ludicrously or stupidly, but I don't know. I finally am like fed up with that game. I have enough hours in Minecraft that I don't even think about playing it like nowhere near as much all the time. Like all I do is make worlds. I build my house. I get the crafting table in there. I get the furnace. I get the crafting table, the furnace, the smokers, the other tables, the enchantment tables, the nether portal, go into the nether portal, fuck around and find out maybe. And that's like the extent of every single Minecraft world I've ever had. Even in other people's Minecraft worlds that I would visit, like if I played with Chris for a couple hours or something like that back then, that's literally what we would do. We would never like beat the Ender Dragon. We would never see like the Ender World. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not like I haven't seen it before because I have, but through YouTube videos, through maybe my experience in a creative world or something or whatever. But we never really went above and beyond with a Minecraft world because Minecraft keeps constantly getting updated. We keep like spreading out those play sessions and stuff, not being super glued in and dedicated and on it all the fucking time because we're always doing our own things, streaming our own things, doing our own things, all that sort of shit, man. Like that, but I don't mind it that much because Minecraft was just a game that was kind of slowly fading out for me anyway. It's not that I hate Minecraft, it's just that it's not a game for me anymore, dude. I just can't vibe with it because I've just done the same thing over and over and over again. And if I'm going to be doing that, I'd rather be doing that on a game I love than a game I just like a little bit, And no, it's not because of like the movie with the whole chicken jockey stuff or anything. That's why I hate Minecraft. It's just genuinely I'm just tired of playing it. And keep in mind, right, when I've played Minecraft, I was playing it like since what is it? The first version of Minecraft I ever played was at Nick's house. It was 360 Minecraft. I've been playing since the fucking 360, since the demo of 360 Minecraft came out. Yeah, been playing for that long, dude. And then I was like, because I remember this is on my, oh man, I should probably make a more detailed my experience with Minecraft, with every single version of Minecraft. I probably should. Actually, I have a my experience video on Minecraft. Let me check that out real quick. I bet it's probably really dated. Because some of, like, I noticed some of my experience, by the way, Jay, welcome. Welcome, sis. But, some of well, most of my experience with Minecraft, right? Yeah. I should have, like, a couple videos on that. Minecraft, yeah. I know not a lot of people search up. Yeah, I do have, oh, it was only a year ago? What the fuck? Okay, surprised me, I guess. But I was going to say, like, a lot of my experiences are, like, dated now, to some extent. So like uh I completely understand like why some people don't go back and watch my experience from a couple years ago and stuff. That's completely valid. Fletch, I understand that completely. I wouldn't watch my own stuff. Well, I mean, I would watch my own stuff just so I can like get an idea of how I used to feel. Because that's like one of the reasons why the My Experience series went on for so long, is because I love like talking about something and how I feel about it then, and then versus like, for example, like Sonic Unleashed. Since I recently just finished the Wii game, uh, literally yesterday. I want to make a, because I made a My Experience about it, I think over 2 to 3 years ago, and now it's like I wonder what's changed from that experience from the time when I first played the Wii game all the way to now. I don't think a lot has changed, but I love how sometimes my opinion can be like the exact same as 2 years ago. Sometimes my opinion can be completely different, and that's the love of the My Experience. Is sometimes the experience or the re-experience that I go into it with a game or even just a movie or show or something, it can be completely different for me, and it can be completely, like a new shit, a new experience, a new perspective on something. It's cool. That's why this series, the My Experience series, has lasted so long. Vlogs, they just happen. They just happen. I don't put no tags on them bitches. I just make them. If I just want to talk about random shit without like necessarily like being specific or have a topic, vlog just comes in. Oh, I remember I used to play that on my 362 with my oldest cousin in the day. Not to mention I have an Xbox 360 on me too. Yeah, all my friends like back then had 360s. Like my boy Nick, my boy Devin had 360. I think a couple of my friends, mostly in the area, had like 360s because first of all, it came out before the PS3, so like of course people were gonna lean more towards the Xbox 360. And after the first Xbox, like everybody was on board with Xbox, and then their next shit, the 360, was like the best fucking Xbox ever has been. You know, Probably. I'd probably argue the 360 was the best time of Xbox, but now Xbox is going completely down the drain. Like, I don't even know what the fuck Xbox even is anymore, like, with all their recent decisions. Also, another thing, I want to talk about, like, why I even woke up in the first place and stuff. I woke up in the first place because I went to bed last night after everything, the Spampton stream, stuff I did after the Spampton stream, because I actually did some stuff after the Spampton stream that I won't talk about too much, but look out for the page coming up. It might be a new video sometime. I don't know when, but just sometime. But after that, like the two streams after the Spampton 64 stream, I did some shit for a couple hours, just try to chill out, try to relax, try to ease on in. And I didn't realize I relaxed so damn hard that it was 2 in the fucking afternoon by the time I was like, oh fuck, I gotta get up and stream Sonic Unleashed. Uh, and after I got up and did that, that was a great stream, by the way. Y'all should watch that. That was nearly 3 hours. I know, movie length video, but check that out on your own time. And also, check that out in burst. I don't expect anybody to watch my stuff in like one sitting. And I know I stream too much, so which is another complaint. Actually, I've seen a lot of people have about my page. It's like, dude, you upload so fucking much, and each and every single time you do, it's always a fucking hour. I can never finish one of your videos. I just can never finish one of them. And yeah, that is a problem. Probably why a lot of people don't like watch my shorts because it's like, fuck, at least I can finish this. Like the shorts you post, okay, you stop posting after like 4 days, 3 to 4 business days, okay? With shorts at least. You just stop and it's like good, I can actually watch those and keep up with those. Meanwhile, your fucking streams, I can't keep up with shit, man. I can't. Which I can't blame any of y'all if you just decide just to be like, you know what, I'm gonna be a part of this stream. So that way, I don't have to worry about that shit. I have a question. What is your favorite and most memorable favorite game on Xbox 360? Mine was Left 4 Dead 1 and 2. What did I miss? Just a bit of talking for 20 minutes. Void, that's all you missed. I don't have a favorite Xbox 360 game since I never really owned an Xbox 360. I always went over to friends' houses and played Xbox 360 because in my home back then, Right now I have the Wii, but I also had the Wii U back then. You know, the PS3 back then. So you should talk with viewers to get rid of energy. Yeah, I should, huh? I mean, I'm already doing that. But damn, I feel so energetic. I still feel so much energy after that fucking spammed shit. God, I want to do that again. If there was anything like spammed in, make more spammed in stuff. Swear to God, I will be all over it. God, Spamton 64 is probably one of the most funnest replays I had of Super Mario 64. Outside of obviously the minus fuck ups and things I didn't want to do in the game anymore, but that was fucking awesome. Fucking love that character, dude. There is not a lot of characters like him, which makes him more unique than a lot of other characters today. Because I'm gonna be so honest, bro. Like when I fucking first saw Spamton, I didn't think much of him, but he was like that slow love into the character, and I love it. What are some of your favorite streams that you've done recently? Good question. That is a really good question. I'm gonna have to look back right now, like that I've done recently. So if we go to my streams right now, I. By the way, thank you guys for giving that video, the Megalovania with lyrics by, Edward Destroyer, my version of the video, like 300 views. Appreciate it. I think it's, yeah, about relative to the what if. If you want, we could play Roblox while you talk with viewers to get rid of energy. I don't want to play Roblox right now. I already played it for like, what, a day? Yesterday? Yeah, so I'm fine with that. My favorite video. The internet is aging you, and it looks good on you. Thanks, I guess. I just shaved my mustache, so I don't know if that counts as aging. I look a little younger, and I probably look a little naked without it, but I sometimes feel that way a lot with my face, because look at this. Every time I shave, like, I swear to God, every time I shave, I swear to God, I look younger. Well, not only I look younger, but it's like I feel naked. You know what I mean? It's like you walk out without a shirt, or you walk out without pants. It's like something's wrong here, which I think I forgot a spot. I might have forgotten a spot. Anyways, every time I come back, your status are like 30 points higher. What? You're coming into your own. That's what I mean. Every time I come back, your stats are 30 points higher. Thanks. I don't know how to respond to that. I've never been that I've never had that before. But my favorite stream, that's tough. I think like some of my favorite streams, if I really had to choose, was probably Spampton 64. Especially my last part. My last part of Spampton 64 was probably the most fun I had with the game. And that was like literally yesterday that I've had like the most fun. I don't know why, but I was like so excited to hear Big Shot N64, like freaking that's probably one of my favorite streams right there, because that is the energy I'm talking about. Like that's the energy people miss, when they see me. So it's like that right there is probably one of my favorite streams, at least right now. All the other ones like are fine. Maybe Luigi's Wacky Adventure. I don't know if I would consider it a favorite, since that one, like, I noticed my last two Luigi's Wacky Adventure episodes were pretty fucking real, actually. Like, they weren't, like, what I mean by real, as in, like, Jesus, like, the topics of the episodes were, like, real as shit. Kind of get me sometimes in a thing, But, yeah, I'd probably say, past live streams, I think my favorite really is that Spampton one. Because don't get me wrong, I stream so much. There's like so much shit, you know. Uh, so it's like, damn. When I look back at my own streams, like, damn, which ones are my favorite? I don't know if I have one, bro. You know, I'm just in a lot of pain and spouting off little targeted kindness as usual. You're in a lot of pain. Damn, I'm sorry. You're in a lot of pain. Can I get some energy? I'm tired because I stayed up all night coding and scripting. Yeah, here you go. Let me give you some. There you go. There's some energy. You got some now. We're going to ignore all that. No, I'm just kidding. We're not going to ignore that. No problem, man. I got you, bro. Always. But another thing I was gonna mention when Donkey Kong kept mentioning in that Luigi's Wacky Adventures video, like, should I get another system? I am thinking about getting another system. I just don't know what I want yet because like I don't want the Switch 2 because obviously like Nintendo is beyond scummy at this point, and it's like if I buy a Switch 2, I'm literally being a dumbass and supporting Nintendo at their most anti-consumer moment in all of Nintendo's own history, and I don't want to support that, you know. Uh, which is why I love playing ROM hacks and Mario instead. I'd rather just do that or like really old games that from Nintendo's library than just some of the new ones. I mean, they haven't even released a new Mario. Oh, Odyssey was like the last new Mario, but I digress. Um, but anyways, uh, I don't know why, but I was thinking of like a 3DS or some shit, like something small, like a little baby handheld I can go and play, uh, just off and on. Since I've been like very off and on gaming as of late, like I'm always doing the whole uh gaming inside thing, or I'm always doing like 1 or 2 hour sessions nowadays. So it's like, man, maybe a 3DS on the go, like have like my little new Super Mario Bros. 2. But then after that, I realized like if I get a 3DS, that means I would have to like literally not break the damn thing or mod the damn thing, but I would have to buy all the the cartridges, and all that stuff from like eBay and shit. Because I know damn well Nintendo isn't selling no 3DS games anymore. They're on the Switch 1 and 2 now, so I would have to like go to like Zia Records a lot more looking for 3DS games and all that other sort of stuff if I just bought a 3DS. Like if I just felt like buying a 3DS or something, I would have to do that. And then even if I got a Wii U, I would have to do that. I know I'm already doing that for the Wii, so why should it matter? But it's like, think about that, bro. I don't want to be like, buying games 24/7. I always want to fucking mod something, but I don't have a fucking computer to mod or do anything with my console just like that, and it pisses me off. And I remember for a long time before I even had this Wii, my Wii right beside me, I wanted like Louis to what is it? Like get me a fucking modded Wii so badly because of the fact that I'm like, dude, if I had a modded Wii, not only I could play fucking online, like online Mario Kart, but I can play like most of Nintendo's fucking library on one system. I wouldn't have to go fucking buy another system almost ever again. Or Louis, you wouldn't have to go out of your way and purchase, like video games for like hundreds of retro games for hundreds of fucking dollars. I would fucking have it on the goddamn modded Wii. Probably, I'd rather have it. Hey, I have a question. Would you rather play Super Smash Bros. Brawl for Nintendo Wii, or would you rather play the old school Super Mario World or the old school Super Nintendo? If you do something to your Nintendo 2, they will brick it. Yeah, exactly. That's why like a Switch 2 is out of the question. And plus, again, not supporting their anti-consumerism. I've played Brawl for many years, and I played Super Mario World for many years, so either one works for me. Or any game on the Super Nintendo, like Punch Out for the Super Nintendo. Oh, yeah, I would play some Super Punch Out for the Super Nintendo. Oh, that is a good game right there. That game, oh god, that game allowed me to learn. Though my learning gap in that game has stopped too, because I just can never fucking finish it. I stop at Super Macho Man in terms of learning my capabilities, because all the other fights after Super Macho Man, Like, I can do maybe Narcissus Prince, but, like, after Narcissus Prince, completely get me off the game. I'm restarting, creating a new file, and I'm just going to have fun beating the shit out of everybody up to that point. All over again. I can't beat the other fighters after that. They're just too intense, and their patterns are too much. I can't reconcile that shit in my brain, which is why I don't play Super Punch-Out as much anymore. Plus, I got rid of my Switch, so there's no, like, random-ass Super Punch-Out streams and shit. So, can't do that. Oh, dude, you can see my hair growing back a little bit. Look at that. Hair's growing back. Slowly. I've really tried my best the past couple of years to really keep it small. Not really go bigger than big anymore. Because I still remember 2017 like the back of my head. How big my hair was because we never, like, did anything with it. And it just grew out. Jeez, that must have been a bitch for Dad to and get the fucking shave or a razor and get it in there. Also, again, shout outs to my dad for, like, going to work all the time so fucking early just to pay the bills. Really appreciate uh my dad still, like, getting up and doing shit, you know? At his age, when he should just be chilling. Like most people would just be chilling at my dad's age, but nah, my dad's a fucking rebel out there, man. He's kicking ass. He's hauling it. So shout outs to my dad for a bit. Right there. I know, random ass shout out, but I'll do it. Uh but yeah, man, I've always wanted to not brick my console, but I've always wanted to mod it. Because I've always seen, like, modded Wii videos, and I'm like, where the fuck do I buy? You know, because I swear to God, like, it's like, I remember there were so many times where I had the money, or Louis had the money, and we would be ready to fucking buy a modded Wii or a modded Nintendo system so we can have most of Nintendo's catalog. And then sold out, not selling anymore. This and that all the goddamn time. And I'm like, and it's like, yes, I know I could mod it myself, but it's like, I can't because I don't have a PC. I don't know how a lot of that works, and I don't want to ruin my one good Wii. How about Mike Tyson's Punch Out for the old NES? I've played and beaten that game so many fucking times. Slash, I've gotten pretty far in it too. I've beaten it like a couple times, obviously using save states and shit, but, like, outside of that, I get really far in Punch Out for the NES. I love Punch Out for the NES. One of the best NES games too. Right there with Super Mario Brothers and a couple others that I know. And yet there's no new one. And honestly, thank God, I would not want a Punch-Out game on a modern-day Nintendo system. Can we get a fan to actually make a good Punch-Out game for the internet? I would rather have that shit than have it in the hands of Nintendo. Thank you. Because Nintendo has been pretty shitty. I mean, look at the new Pokemon game. When's the reaction stream? I have no idea, bro. I have no idea. Like I said, it's all about when I feel it. And usually, I do like 2-3 things. That's what I feel like in the moment. Plus, also, I notice this as well. When people kind of pressure me into doing things, I do that thing less. So, it makes you want to just throw it even further in the back burner of, like, what video should I do catalog. Maybe a reaction stream. I don't know. Because I don't know why. Most times I just don't feel like doing it, you know. I always feel like either playing a video game or just simply talking with chat because it's like, I don't know. Reacting to videos, you know, I don't want to be like, just like that guy that just sits in his chair. That video is funny. Or something like that. There's already so many people who react like every goddamn day. And I don't want to just react all the time. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I know that's usually every time I say that, but it's just facts. I don't like reacting all that much. I mean, I like it, but I don't like doing it all the time. You know, it's something I do occasionally, you know. It's kind of like playing certain games. Like, I'll dabble in that, but I can't guarantee it'll be something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't guarantee you'll be an all the time thing. Like, occasionally I'll dabble in it, but I don't want to, like, do it too much. You know, you gotta get me really on it if I'm gonna be doing it like 24/7. You know, I gotta be really feeling it too. I'm a very feely, in the moment type of guy. So it's like, hey, I'm feeling it. Let's fucking do it without thinking. Fuck scheduling. Fuck all that thinking shit. Let's just do it. Let me do a vlog. Like this vlog. Literally, this entire vlog happened because I was like, I woke up like at 1 in the morning because Louis just got into bed. And oh yeah, that's what I was gonna talk about. Like earlier today, what happened earlier today kind of got me up. Like Louis was just going to bed because you guys know him. He always goes to fucking bed at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, all the goddamn time. It's really annoying, but he goes to bed at 1 or 2 o'clock all the goddamn time because he's a goddamn night owl. Excuse me. I'm usually a morning hawk, so it's kind of funny that we're polar opposites. And that fucking car alarm is beep, 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 beep. Thank you. But, disconnect, welcome, bro. But I was gonna say as well, other than the me waking up thing or the Louis shit, but other than Louis waking up, you know, I kind of fucked with him for like 5 minutes. You know, we kind of fucked with each other a little bit. What I mean by that is like, you know, I was like putting my. I'm going to be so honest with you. I do not like Pokemon games. So, like, anything old school Nintendo, I'm about to do. Or anything on the DS that is not Pokemon, I'm going to do. Or I would rather do. You know? So, just saying that now, like, be so honest with Pokemon, I can never get in those games in my life. Other than maybe, like, Pokemon. What the fuck was it? Like. Fucking Snap? Or not Snap. It was like a Pokemon battle game where you're like standing there. It was like a weird little Pokemon RPG. I can't even fucking remember it, but it was like a Wii virtual title or some stupid shit that had a demo. Whatever. When are you gonna try to defeat? Oh, dude. Every single time. Okay. Here's something about me. Every single time I do a fucking Undertale fan game, you are never gonna see me play it again after the first one. After my first attempt. Literally, all the attempts I ever wanted to do for it is gonna be in that video and then never again. Unless it's a different versions of that specific Sans. Like, for example, this person's take on Dusttail, this person's take on Hardtail, this person's take on Underfell, this person's take on Classic Sans, this person's take on that, you know, like different versions of the fight with different moves and shit. Other than that, I would never fucking do. I'm gonna be so honest. I am never gonna actually beat any of those Sans fights in my life. I'm sorry. It's just, I cannot. I legit cannot. I know where my skill ceiling is. I know where it's at. It's just not happening. And I don't know how that isn't apparent because I've made multiple Sans battle videos and notice how each of them are different every single time instead of the same one over and over again. Because, frankly, you know, if Pacifist Sans made me take a sword to a fucking controller, what makes you think any fan game Undertale game is going to do if I actually stuck to it and played it all the way to the fucking end? Exactly my point. That's why I don't fucking do it. Plus, half the moves are chaotic and crazy and trash. Most of the time, I can barely react to anything. At least with, like, Pacifist Sans that Toby Fox made, I was able to react to most of the moves, except for that blue line bullshit. I mean, I got past it eventually and beat the fight, but you get my point. Like, even the shit that Toby Fox made is, you know, barely up my alley. I mean, well, not barely up my alley, but it's barely doable for me. And also, it's like, why the fuck would I want to spend more than multiple hours of my life suffering on a Sans fight that I can easily just turn off? You know? So, that's why I'm like, one and done with every single Sans fight. It doesn't even have to be, it can be a really good one. If I beat it in that video, surprising. I actually did it. But after that, I'm never playing it again. That was the video you're going to get for Siren Sans or any other version of them. You know what I'm saying? So keep that in mind. When you watch like my Undertale fan game videos or streams or whatever, videos, streams, they're all the same. They become VODs, so, and it ends up basically becoming a video. But that's how it is. Unless Toby Fox comes out and makes one for Deltarune, obviously I'm about to hop back on for that bitch. But I probably won't be. I won't actually like try to beat Sans, in those fan game videos. I won't. But official Sanses and stuff from Toby Fox, yeah, okay, I'll actually stick my neck out and do that. You know, even though I know ultimately, Jesus Christ, it's a big waste. Well, not a big waste of time, but depending on how much time I waste, yeah, it could be a waste of time. I could be doing something else entirely. Sans is Sans. Sans is Sans. Which, speaking of which, I need to get up on those voice dubs to do all the dialogue from Deltarune. Deltarune Sans dialogue, so I need to voice over that. You mean Pokemon Sword and Shield, or was it just Pokemon Scarlet and Violet? I mean every single Pokemon. Most Pokemon I have not played, / only played for like 2 seconds, dipped. Because I knew those weren't my games. I've always been way more of a Mario person than a Pokemon person. Way more of a Mario person. But then again, I am slowly starting to love RPGs more, but it's certain RPGs, not every RPGs in the genre. Like, because if it was every RPG in the genre, I would have loved Final Fantasy, and I barely love Final Fantasy, so that's telling you something. Super Mario RPG, some of the other maybe M&L games I like, because I used to be a big advocate for M&L games are like the only RPGs I ever liked, but that's a lie because I love Deltarune and Undertale, so and the Mario RPG, so that isn't just one RPG, so or the earlier Paper Mario's like Thousand Year Door and Paper Mario 1. Even though Thousand Year Door is just a retelling / a redo of the first game anyway, but whatever. Excuse me. But most Pokemon games I just cannot play for my life. And if I did, I'm surprised I actually beat one. That would be me, literally. If I looked at this vlog from like 5 years later and I'm actually become a Pokemon fanatic, I'm actually genuinely surprised. Like, you surprised me, Alan. And sometimes I do surprise myself with what I get into. Because I remember Chris even said that, I'm surprised you even liked Undertale because I thought you would hate the fuck out of this. And I'm like, I surprise myself sometimes, man. Like, I really do. I really do. It's a work of art. Probably later on today, though, I will make that re-experience with Unleashed. After maybe a little bit more sleep, or maybe just some more recording, because I feel like I do need to do more recording. Because I've really been slacking on making rage comps and stuff. I've been slacking on that a lot. I've been wanting to do like a lot more different videos as of late. I've wanted to do like more music videos. I've wanted to do more stuff that feels more fun to me. A little bit, just fun stuff, which is like music videos and shit, and like little short mini skit short videos or just whatever. I just enjoy making those more than I do like rage comps, because rage comps I do enjoy, and then voiceovers I definitely enjoy that a lot more nowadays than rage comp stuff, because rage comp is fucking easy. All you need to do is because all I need to do, I'm gonna show you the process. I'm gonna tell you the process how it is. When I get a rage comp going, how it works is I skimmer through my streams. I skimmer through or I watch. I do a mix of both, right? So it does take a lot of time to record these, because my really old streams from like 4 or 5 years ago were always an hour plus. So it would take me a long time just to get through maybe even one video. But basically, and I already know YouTube Shorts stuff, they're like 50-second long, so I make sure each video is like 50, 57, 56 seconds long, because it's short format stuff, so I just, Anyways, so I go through the stream, whatever I said that was like, I felt that was funny enough is going to be in the video, is going to be that first clip, or the second clip, or the third clip. Sometimes whenever I do record rage comps, how it goes sometimes, I will just record a little bit longer, because I know I used to swear a lot more back then, so I try my best to get a little bit of bits that aren't necessarily like rage or funny moments, just so like I can maybe pass the monetization requirements sometimes. Other times I don't give a fuck, but there are times where it's like, I kind of want this short monetized, even though it probably, I know, this channel doesn't really make much, because I only make like a couple cents per video, and that flip-flops all the time, so it's not like I make oh, I make $1 billion off my channel, because that's not true. I make, most time I make just cents, like couple cents, maybe 15 cents here, 5 cents there, 2 cents there. I'll be surprised if I get more than $1 in a day, you know. If I go hard on rage comps and watching my old videos, maybe I'll make $1, since I'm watching my old content and watching all the ads on top of that. So not only it takes a while, uh, it takes a while for me to watch that whole video, but also the ads in between those videos, it also takes even longer for the rage comps. But what makes, like I said, what makes it entertaining is, like, since I haven't seen that video in so long, depending on what video it is, that's what kind of makes it entertaining, because sometimes I even surprise myself within that video itself, like with what I said or how I said it, because I completely forgot about this moment, or like at this moment, it's just like it's so old in my head that I don't even remember it anymore. It's not in my top 5 memory bank or whatever, because you can only store so many memories before it just becomes like fade off shit. That's why YouTube's kind of cool, because it will always remember your stuff as long as you don't delete the video or something. But yeah, I sit there with my tablet up, headphones right there in my ears, with the screen recording thing that my tablet comes with while I'm watching it. If I think it's funny, I'll click record, then stop the video. Right? Not completely stop it as in like delete the video, but I will pause it, and then I will click another moment if I find it, resume that video, wait till the bit happens, like, and then, or not wait till the bit happens, but as the bit's happening, like, press the unpause button, so I can, like, film the next bit, pause again, and then do it over and over again until I reach a 50-second short, and then I rinse and repeat the whole process again. That's how I make my Rage Comp shorts. And then voiceovers are a little bit more simpler than that, depending on the voiceover. Like, if I'm doing, like, Sans Tells Papyrus or something, it goes a little different since I'm going image by image, and I'm changing images, like, every couple of seconds, so it's a little different there. But other than that, other voice dubs are easier, because all I do is just improvise and say whatever comes to my fucking mind, and I bounce off my own energy all the time. That's why my voiceovers are just the way they are. And then it's like voiceovers with Chris, it's like we're bouncing off of what each other says and all that, so that's why that's the way it is. Or if it's a certain situation, That's why the Ronnie dubs over there have been going crazy as of late, because we're so good at bouncing off each other, it's not even funny. But anyways, oh really? I read that one already. Oh really, bro? For real? Me too. I love Final. Well, I don't really love Final Fantasy. I said if I loved Final Fantasy, I would be like all over it. But no. Can you do an hour to TM and Sans talking about Spampton? Maybe. I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe I can introduce him one day. Maybe that would be a good one-off Sans Tells Pyre or something episode. That would be something, actually. That could probably be something. Because I was thinking about having them meet Chris, from Deltarune and shit. At one point. I don't know when, but I was thinking about bringing Chris in. But I don't know what Chris would sound like, so... And Chris is older than Frisk, and Frisk's voice is kind of like, oh, all right, bruh. I don't want to do, like, just a deeper, oh, what's going on, dude? I mean, I might just do that, but for Chris, so it's like, it's just it feels like just a deeper Frisk, since it kind of makes sense, Frisk and Chris, kind of being, I know they're not completely the same person, but I'm just saying, just saying. But, that would be fun. Too early for this, man. Dave, dog, welcome, bro. Too early for this, man. I felt that. The world can't take me. It's over. I'm just kidding. But, you know what? Let me see something really quick. Do I still have... I don't know why, but this just kicked in my brain for a second. Storage. Save data. Okay, Batman, Deltarune. Do I still have my... I still have my Super Meat Boy data. Final Fantasy what? I can't remember that game for my life. Bleach, Mega Man data, Crash Bandicoot data. I don't would I have that? Freedom Planet Boom. Do I still have my Kingdom Hearts? I do still have my Kingdom Hearts data. Okay, cool. So if I downloaded Kingdom Hearts right now, like I would still have my data, right? Because I was thinking about maybe playing it again, but then again, I have a lot of drift. So like playing a lot of pleasure games that aren't like Roblox or something, that'd be a bad idea. Because they rely heavily on the analog stick. Deltarune relies on the D-pad, which is great, but there's a lot of games out there that just rely on analog control. And I can't do that. Because the stick has so much drift. But I think today might be a slow day. I'm not sure. I think because I still gotta wait. Because right now I think it's only like 5. Yeah, it's 5:20. It's gonna be 5:30 here in a couple minutes. Meaning the sun's gonna start. The sky is gonna start becoming a little less black. Yeah. Give it till like 6:30 or something, and then we'll be straight. And so for me, it's morning time and stuff. Like truly, well, it is morning already for me, but because it's the next day. But you get it. Like 6 o'clock when the sun's actually gonna rise, more people are waking up. You know, uh, for me anyway, because it just happens to be the 21st today. Is it the 21st today? Holy shit! Is it actually? Wait, it's only the 20th. I thought it was the 21st. Oh my god, I got that wrong, bro. How'd I get that wrong, bro? Nope. 20th, bro. That's crazy. Oh, well. Fuck it. I don't get everything right. But, dude, there is, like, so many things I could talk about. But, I'm trying to think. What? God, it's kind of weird now because, what is it? Because ever since I came back, it's like, damn, dude, I came back. Now it's like, well, I'm going to be taking a break from Sans fights for a bit. Kind of wanted to do more. There was like this killer Sans fight I wanted to try out. It was actually going to be kind of fucking cool. But kind of looking forward to it. I was kind of looking forward to some more of those. I ain't going to lie. I was really looking forward to it because I didn't want to just sit there playing like. I mean, I might just sit there and play Super Mario 64 ROM hacks for life now, maybe, or some. I mean, is there any more official Mario games that I'm interested in now? Ooh, that's a good question. I never played Mario's Pinball Land. I mean, I haven't. I don't think I played NES original arcade Mario Bros. Guess I could play that. I don't know if there's really a lot of Mario platforms I can play anymore. Uh, that's why Sonic has a bigger library for me right now because I think I played most Mario's I think I'm interested in, but otherwise I'm about to start dabbling in the weirder Mario's. You know, like oh god, Alan's Hotel Mario video. Doo. I still can't believe I did voiceovers of that. That was hilarious. That I spent 2, 3, 4 vids of this of Hotel Mario. Hey, can you guess what my game will be like? Um, well, I don't know. I feel like this game of yours is gonna be not a hodgepodge necessarily, but like a combination of a lot of different aspects of different game styles. Like the main thing is going to be traveling around, but there's going to be a lot of different set pieces that have different styles of gameplay going to be revolving in it. So it's not just going to be like one type of style game, unless I'm completely wrong about this, but that's how I feel. That's like my honest feeling about the game from what I've understood, from what you were talking about up to this point. That's my assumption anyway, that it's going to be like multiple different things. It ain't just going to be one thing. But damn, you know what? Maybe I should look up how much. Like, hold on a second. I kind of want to look this up on YouTube right now. Hold on. Let me do this. Modded Wii's. Where can I buy them? Ooh, that's actually a good question. How many games can a modded Wii have at once? That's what I'm about to look.
Well, let's cross the obvious off the list. The entire Wii library is about 6.5 terabytes, and the entire GameCube library is 867 gigabytes. 64 games are playable, with the entire library being about 17.9 gigabytes. All Game Boy games are 26.3, 385 for DS. All Sega is around 637.9. PlayStation 1 is 455, and all the following fit under 2 gigabytes. So let's add that. Not to mention, you're probably going to want a couple of custom community games, so add an extra half terabyte for that, and another solid terabyte modded games, which brings your total to a whopping 8.8 terabytes, which isn't terrible. You can definitely find a 10 terabyte SSD to store literally every game.
Holy shit. You can have 8.8 terabytes of stuff on a modded Wii, bro. Meaning you can play more than one system's entire library on this thing if I get it modded. Fuck, now I want to mod it again. I'm so salty at these fuckers.
Mod your Wii in order to install custom homebrew software. The first thing you'll need is a computer. Ignore how dirty mine is. If your computer doesn't have an SD card reader, you'll also need one of those. And, of course, you'll need an SD card. First of all, we have to format the SD card, so plug it in. Search for disk utility or disk management if you're on Windows, and format your card to the FAT file system.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, all this computer shit that this short is showing me, that's what I'm talking about. I wouldn't understand any of that.
That's to turn on your Wii and navigate to the Wii system settings in the main menu. The first thing we're going to do is go to connection settings and just make sure you're connected to the internet. If that's all good, then head over to the console information section and jot down this MAC address. We're going to need it in a second. Now, and I know this is going to sound really sketchy, I need you to go to please.hackme.com. I swear to God, you're not going to get a virus. The only thing that's being hacked is your Wii. So type in that MAC address, hit I'm not a robot, and click either of the buttons. It doesn't matter which one. Once that's done, if you check your downloads, you should have a file called letterbomb.zip. Double click to extract the file, take the contents, and place them onto the root of your SD card. We're done with the card for now, so you can safely eject it. Now open up the front of your Wii and attempt to get your SD card in right the first time. Now from the main menu, go to the messages section and click back one arrow. You should see this red letter with a bomb in it. If you don't, restart the process. Click that bomb and what did you do to my Wii? Is it broken? No, it's not broken. It's just doing its thing. Press 1 to continue, and continue again, and follow the prompts to install the homebrew channel. After that, you can go ahead and exit back to the Wii menu, plug your SD card back into your computer, and go to WiiBrew.org. Under the homebrew directory, they have a huge list of homebrew applications for the Wii. They've got everything from a Game Shark-like cheat code system to a metronome to a fractal generator to Conway's Game of Life.
There's so much shit you can do with the modded Wii that I'm probably not going to understand. Which is why, like, I think me and Louis have been hesitant on doing this. Because, like, again, we don't understand a lot. There's not a lot we could understand. So it's like, getting this thing would practically be useless because, you know, there's so much that could easily go wrong. You know, the process of this might be... Dude, it was really hard for, like, me and Lubit just to get, up and running. And I mean this with everything in my heart, but it took over an hour just for us to get a fucking Bluetooth controller working for our school computer. How long is this Wii shit gonna take? You know? If we ever did it. Which, again, I can't stress enough, we won't ever do it, but... Or we probably won't ever do it because we don't have a PC. I don't know why, but I was dreaming of doing that shit. It's a long, sturdy process. And do want to do it just so I can have a big library. But it's like I could also just do it on my tablet, and it's significantly fucking easier. Because I remember I've been deep diving into ROMs and how to do that stuff on my phone and other devices for so many years now. It's not even funny, bro. Like I'm a tech nerd when it, we're not a tech nerd, but it feels like I'm a emulating wizard when it comes to freaking tablet files. But as soon as you get me a PC, it feels like it's like I gotta relearn everything I just did on my device all over again, but for a PC. Fuck. You know? But I think inevitably, I might have, obviously, I might have to get a PC just so I can, like, do more YouTube videos and stuff, but so I don't feel like so, what is it? Limited? Because that does tend to happen a lot, is I do feel limited by the library I can run on. Because, like, what if I want to, like, play a GameCube game one day, and then the next minute I want to play, like, a 360 game, you know? Or it's like I gotta fork over cash just to play that experience all over again without having to, do anything. And honestly, don't get me wrong, for all modern day consoles and all modern day games, I understand you needing to fork over cash. Completely understand that. But I'm just gonna say this, I'm gonna say this once. Older games, you should not even have the need to pay for. They should just be available to you. I'm just gonna be so honest with you. Like, I'm talking old games. I'm talking games from like 15, 20 years ago. Like, you should not be repaying for them for full price. You really shouldn't. You should get the original version for such a cheaper price. It's not even funny. This is my way to game, right? Let me tell you guys something. This is how I game. All right. If something, right? Let's say this Super Mario Galaxy, right? I'm just gonna say this. If I had a PC, you know, maybe my own copy of Super Mario Galaxy, I'm about to ROM fuck the shit out that bitch. I'm about to get it up on the PC. I'm about to be playing Galaxy all day long over there. You know what I'm saying? Just so I can get it working. That's what I'm about to do. Or I'll just buy a Wii and get the fucking get the disc and just plop it right in that bitch because that's what I like to do. I might replay Galaxy 2 because I keep talking about Galaxy, but who knows? I don't know. Maybe a Galaxy video coming. I don't know. Shit. But kind of wish Galaxy 3 happened already. But well, actually no. If Galaxy 3 does happen, I'm gonna be I'm gonna be pissed because I'm gonna be like, damn, I do not want to play this game. I might want to pirate this game, but because I know people are pirating a lot more as of late because they don't want to support Nintendo's shitty business decisions anyway. But I definitely feel like my way of gaming, like I mentioned, is like if it's old, fucking use all means necessary to grab it if you want it that badly. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't give a fuck. Sail the seven seas for your copy. As long as the game is old, older than like 10, 12 years old, I'm okay with it. You know what I'm saying? But if it's a new game, just fork over the fucking cash, you know? You know what I mean? Like, for example, let's say Pac-Man World 2. You want to play the original? Okay, go ahead and emulate the fuck out of that. But if you're trying to emulate the repack version, why? Just why? Just give them the $30 and support the game at that point. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. You can't be cheap all the time. Sometimes you actually just gotta give it over. You know what I mean? Like, just give up the dough sometimes. I get that. But most times I definitely agree that we really shouldn't be forking over money to the gaming industry anymore. We really should be fucking, if it's 20, 30 years old, fuck it, dude. Go ahead and get yourself a ROM. Go ahead and get yourself into that messy world if you want to and shit. I'm just saying, like, who gives a shit? Now, there's also like exceptions to this rule. Like for example, right? Like I know I can emulate Super Mario Brothers 1 on my tablet, on probably the shittiest tablet, and it'll still run perfectly fine. You know, I could do that, but a part of me is like, okay, if it has Super Mario Brothers and then forked over with a couple games in a big ass collection, I might give my money to Nintendo. But then again, I could also like just easily get All Stars, probably running on my device. And honestly, that's the craziest thing. I could get All Stars running on my device. You know, the same Wii game that they rebranded as a Wii game and put on the Wii, but because I remember Super Mario All Stars has a Super Nintendo version, which is all the classic Mario games, and then they also have another one for the Wii. But then they also have another version that also includes Super Mario World, so it's not like just there you go, Super Mario Brothers 1, 2, and 3. It's also World as well, which I'm gonna be honest. Oh, and then it also has Lost Levels included in that too. So if you ever felt like you want to replay Lost Levels for some fucking reason, you can play Lost Levels. But I just remembered I did that like 2, 3 years ago for a review. And I did that a year ago on YouTube. Oh my god. All these Mario games are coming to haunt me, I swear to god. Probably do need to finish. No, I don't want to finish Superstar Saga. Oh my god, no, I don't want to finish that game for my fucking life. Oh. Okay, if I have cheats, okay, I might. But if I don't, I'm not gonna fuck with it. You know. But hey, it's just the Allen policy. I'm just kidding. It's not the Allen policy. But anyways, let's get data. Let's do something. I don't know. Y'all want to read? No, I'm just kidding. Nobody wants to fucking read. Who reads? I'm just kidding. I read. I read whenever I read dialogue or something or. And, oh my god, I haven't watched anime with Nick in over a goddamn month. There must be over 4 to 5 new Kaiju number 8 episodes out right now. Holy sh! I just realized that. Like, fuck. I am fucking up. I read comic books. That's fair. I probably would read well, I probably would read comic books. Damn, my hands hurt. I got some serious arthritis, dude. I gotta like pop my hands or something, or at least stretch my fingers out all the goddamn time, just so they don't hurt. 'Cause I noticed yesterday when I gamed for like 5 hours straight, or not 5 hours straight, but like 5 hours in total that day when I did the spam thing, which was 2 hours, and then the Sonic the Hedgehog shit that was, uh, what is it? It's not okay. No, the Undertale fan game fights was 50 minutes. So that's already 50 minutes, so near an hour already. Then the Spamton was 2 hours, so which is basically about 2 hours 40. So just add 50 minutes to that. That's like 3 hours 30 minutes or something like that right there. And then the Sonic Unleashed stream was nearly 3 hours, so add another 2 hours on top of that 3 hours. So 4, 5, around 5-ish, 6 hours yesterday. I gamed it in total, like if you include all my streams together and stuff like that. If you do that, you get all that. I don't want to break my fingers, but at the same time, like, stop feeling so clumsy. I mean, it's probably because they're still sleepy, but I'm up now, so work with me here, buddies. Work with me here. Work with me. Don't give me arthritis by holding something for like 5 seconds. It feels like that. Almost every time I game now, it feels like that. I get like serious arthritis in my hands. Which is why I try not to do it all day, but sometimes it just comes out all day. Like I just play all day or the majority of the day or something, or I do something I want to do. Um oh yeah, another thing that fucking bothers me is why the fuck doesn't Mario have more mobile games or mobile fan games, man? Just gonna call it out flat. I would love to play some mobile Mario fan games. That would be some lit shit right there. But anyways, I've been talking a lot in this vlog. I've been going for oh my god, I forgot I made a wait, did I okay, hold on. I just remembered something. Hold on. Hold up. I did do Mario Party 3 a month ago. I have no rage comps on Mario Party 3. I never did rage comps for it yet. There's so like it's overwhelming sometimes how much rage comps I gotta do. I think that's also another reason why I just don't do them as much anymore, or I don't try to do them all the time anymore, is because of how much is stacked up. Like, fucking Wii Sports in the back. I'm only on part 54 out of God knows how many there's gonna be for that game. Then there's Mario Party 3. Then you got like maybe Mario Maker 2 Rage. Then you got I already did Super Mario 3D World, but I didn't get the Bowser's Fury portion of that game because I didn't film it. Um, but you got that I could fucking go and grab. I probably could finish Mario Slugger's Rage or something like that. I probably won't, but you get it. There's just so much that are stacked against me. Even Sonic and the Black Knight Rage comps I haven't grabbed yet, or Sonic Unleashed Wii or PS3 Rage comps I haven't grabbed yet. So there's so much I need to grab, and that's just scratching the surface. We didn't even think about my Cat Mario Rage comps yet, or like anything that's like that I've ever played. There's so much stuff I played but haven't really grabbed in terms of rage comps. It's insane. Really? Yeah. About the arthritis? Yeah, I really do get serious arthritis, dude, in my hands. Both of them. It's because back then I would sit here for 10 to 12 hours a day doing this. And now it's like affecting me hardcore because my fingers start to cramp up or start to stiff it up and not try to move so much. That's like, yeah, every so often I have to fucking like get my hands off the stick and move them around because they just because I'm so glued to this and I'm only moving one finger that the rest of them are just like maybe press a button here, maybe press a button there, maybe do all that other sort of stuff that my other fingers and a lot of my hands are like doing anything active or movie. See, I can just keep popping my thumb just like that, man. Or my wrist and stuff. I do pop my wrist from time to time. Not all the time, but time to time. Sometimes I just like try to. Oh, there goes one. Oh, wait. Nah. I try to pop my fingers. Ow. Sometimes it doesn't. There's a pop right there, but there's a baby one. I think I did this hand already. Yeah. Yeah, I did this hand for the most part, but I gotta do so much stuff just to keep my hands like popping and crack-a-lacking and just keep on moving, keep on going. Come on, let's go. Let's not just stay in one spot all day. Come on, let's go. Come on. You know what I'm saying? But probably should. Well, I don't know. I don't want to record them at 5 in the morning. Those sand things, because a lot of people are sleeping. And usually, that's why I wish I had my own goddamn. That's why sometimes I wish like me, Louie, and I'm not trying to say I wish Louie, and Dad lived down in the middle of nowhere, but sometimes I just wish that I lived like in the middle of nowhere, so that way, like regardless of what time it was, I wouldn't be disturbing anybody by being as loud as I am or being as destructive or whatever. Like no one's gonna be bothered by it. Nobody's energy's impacted by it, which is why sometimes I wish I lived in a not a big ass home, but just a home that's mine or something that I probably wouldn't have to worry about doing jack shit in. If I want to do my videos in, it's there. Or I had a booth or something to do all my shit in. It'd be so cool. My closet used to be kind of like my YouTube booth in a way. Because it was like my YouTube room where I would go and do everything in. I would sometimes eat in there. Sometimes I would just live in there most of the day. In that same closet you see now, in that same closet you see my videos, that used to fit my whole desk. My whole old ass desk. Not this one right here. This one's too big. But my old desk used to fit in there and do all my videos in there. It was good times, good times. Anyways, what's up, Dodge? How you doing this morning? Mood Wolf Z, welcome as well. How you guys doing? How you boys doing today? Y'all watch the ads for coming in here, or you skipped them? You skipped them? Oh, okay. I see you. Okay. Here we go. But whatever happened to that desk, I didn't break it or anything, but I think it was just getting too old. And it was like getting more and more wobbly as time moved along and shit. And then like dad at one point said, you know what? I'm gonna get you guys a new desk. We're gonna get rid of this one. Because it's getting wobbly, it's pretty old, and it's breaking down and shit. And it's served its purpose, man. So let's just kind of, instead of trying to carry the whole thing out, let's just break it, break it down and shit. Because it was pretty old and it was getting wobbly and stuff. At least that's what I think happened to it. That's what my brain thinks, but that could be a lie. I don't know. I don't remember too much about that desk other than it was in my videos. I'd have to go back to videos from 5 to 6 years ago to really say anything about that desk. I miss that desk. I miss being there. I miss having a closet door. My brother loved it when I had a closet door in there because, like, what is it, Louis sleeping? He's always sleeping. It's like a staple for him in my videos that he's sleeping at this point. It's kind of funny how the roles reverse. He used to be super loud in my videos, screaming Kamehameha because he was playing Dragon Ball all day, to, yeah, now most of the time in my videos, he's just dead. He's just dead in the background. You may see him, you may get a peek of maybe Louis' leg or something, or foot in the side of my video. That's literally the reputation Louis has to uphold. And maybe sometimes he'll be in a video. He was in my Sonic Unleashed video a little bit sporadically throughout my Unleashed video yesterday. Check that out. Surprisingly, it got like more attention than I thought it was. It got like 83 views. I know that isn't a lot in the grand scheme of things, but that's a lot to me. And I'm surprised an Unleashed video got that much. Me, when I finished coding, yeah, just dead. Which, fair enough, that's coding numbers and all that other sort of shit. You know what? Let's see what we have in the fridge and shit. Yeah. Sometimes my brain works better. Actually, I noticed my brain works a lot better when I eat. When I eat and stuff, my brain works better. But I don't eat anyway, so it's kind of shitty. Anyways, let's see. Nothing in the freezer except for some fries and some veggies. Maybe some ramen up there and some beans. Which we don't eat these beans for some reason. So, yeah, pretty much just veggies and fries. In here we got some dog food, some bread, rice, cat food, milk that should be fucking drank because today is the 20th. So that milk is going to be expired in 5 days. The milk here. When I don't know what's the problem, my dad helps me. He's really good at coding and scripting. He is? Dude, that's actually cool that you have, ew, I can see shit. Alright, I'm sorry, I'm dumping the milk out. Mm-mm. Yeah. Alright, nope. That's done. You're done, buddy. No, Muff. We're not eating. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. I gotta throw this out. Damn door. Oh, I just. Mother. Guys, you. God damn it. Okay, it's gonna take me a while. I'll be back, trust me. But my fucking screen door, I hate that screen door I have. That screen door is the bane of my fucking existence. I'll tell y'all why here in a second. That thing, every time I open it, to some extent, it always wants to. Oh no, it's off the track. Every time I open this bitch. 'Cause, 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 'cause I swear to God, I want to throw this out so bad. Oh my God. Great. Now I gotta fix my damn screen door again. I gotta reline it up again. Matter of fact, just stay like that. I'm tired of finishing this. Holy fuck. Yeah, cat. It was really annoying getting that fixed. I'm back now. Anyways, Jesus. Like, God, fuck that screen door, God. It keeps getting stuck over and over. And I'm like, ah. About to go Super Saiyan on that damn thing. Every time it gets stuck. It's like every time I open it, specifically. When I open it, it's a goddamn problem. But when anybody else opens it, no biggie. Gives them no issues, at least to my knowledge. Anyways, we're in the bathroom now. Enjoy the bathroom view. And maybe a little bit of roaches. Go away. Shoot. Maybe time to spray in here a little bit. Let me. You know what I'm saying? Let me. Okay. I'm gonna stop fucking around in here. Why are these things so hard to snap back on? By the way, Harris deodorant, I'm going to tell you this now. Don't buy this deodorant. This deodorant is shitty. I never use this deodorant. It sticks to your goddamn arms. It's not even gel deodorant. Powder, like, don't get me wrong, powder deodorant is fine, but gel deodorant is where it's at. At least that shit will get off nice and easy. This stuff sticks to your goddamn arms, and it doesn't even mask the fucking smell that long. Funny enough, I stopped using deodorant forever ago, actually. Not only because of that bottle, but I just stopped using it because I stopped using deodorant because I would sweat like every day, like you guys already know. Every single time I'm on a goddamn game, I would sweat my ass off, and there'd be no point. I would just go shower anyway. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not trying to say like. And it's just annoying, right? Like, imagine you sweat so bad that you just, like, I have to mask it. I gotta mask it. I gotta put on deodorant. I gotta go through this whole deodorant cycle of, like, putting it on, putting it off, putting it on, putting it on again. And then I sweat my ass off again right after that shower, right after I just got done. And it's like, fuck. I gotta go do this now. I gotta go do that now. Fuck. I'm sweating again, and the deodorant is sticking to my arms because it sticks to the arms the worst when you're in water. So it's like, fuck. So now I got sticky armpit, sticky armpit with old ass freaking powder deodorant that's not even good, by the way, like I've mentioned before. So it's just awful shit, man. Awful stuff. Hence why I don't use deodorant anymore, or at least that deodorant in there. And maybe if I get gel, like Old Spice deodorant and stuff, or whatever, maybe I can use that for my underarms, and maybe it'll be better. But until then, I haven't used deodorant, and actually I've been kind of better for it. Not going to say it smells the best, but I'm just telling you, like, I don't know, it's just better for me overall, because I don't have to worry about, like, oh shit, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. You know what I mean? So, get a couple sprays in here. Let me just... There you go. What even is today? Today's Monday? Today's Monday, right? Today's Monday? Today should be Monday. Yeah, today's Monday. Yeah. Oh, perfect. Today is Monday. Alright. Meaning I could probably check the mail and shit. Oh my god. That actually reminds me of another topic, bro. I don't think I can check. I mean, I can check the mail. But, like, I don't like checking the mail that much anymore, bro. I ain't gonna hold. Because, like, ever since that whole volunteer thing, keep in mind, right? that whole volunteer thing happened at the front of the apartments, but keep in mind, right, I can go any day to go volunteer my time down there, which is basically near my mailbox. It's right there. Like the volunteer building is right here where I can use their computers and shit. And then after that, the mailboxes. And it's like I have to basically walk over there each and every single time. Look, that's the quickest way, in my opinion, to get the mail and come back home. Right? It takes like 5-10 minutes just to walk there and a little bit back, maybe 5-6-7 minutes, of my time. But if I go around, it feels like it takes even longer, right? Like basically, I get out the door, I walk all the way down, then I turn all the way around inwards just to go to the mailbox. It feels like it takes so much longer. I might walk down there that way because it just feels weird, like walking down there and then passing that little place I went to go volunteer at. Because it's like, I don't know, maybe one day they might see my ass and be like, hey, you gonna come back? Probably not. Probably fucking not. Probably not. I don't know. Most likely not. Dude, Louis needs to throw these freaking coupons away, bro. They just sit here, bro. I swear, every single time he gets coupons, which, by the way, Fries, I'm going to be honest with you. This pisses me off. But every time Louis works at Fry's, he always gets free coupons for soda, right? For Sprite and soda and other shit, like 2-liter bottles. Why don't you give me a goddamn, like a free case of soda? Or a free case of water? Something like that. That would be cool. Matter of fact, give me like a free case of water. One free case of a 24-pack water. Every other month. Because Louis gets these like every other month because he's always shopping at his own workplace and shit all the time. I mean, he does go to Walmart for a lot of things, but he also shops at Fry's for a lot of things a lot of the time. But you get it. Anyways, I hate that. Give me more shit a month. Give me different options a month, not just one 2-liter bottle of soda a month. Or every other month you guys want to send those in. It's annoying. Green tea is fucking awesome. I think I have tea. I might make some. Should probably drink some. Yeah, you guys are gonna come with me. Let me see if I got tea. Should have tea. I need it. No, I'm not gonna turn off the light. What, Muff? Do we have tea? Do you know if we have tea, buddy? What? No? We don't have any tea? You want me just to go back? Alright. Huh? I thought you want me to go back. Yeah, right? That's what you want me to do, Muff? You want me to go back? Or you want me to hang out with you for a little bit? Meow if you want me to hang out. Don't meow if you want me to stay in here. Okay. Muff made up his mind now. I have a question, Bet. Did you see the last short I told you not to see? No, because your channel doesn't pop up for me right now. Like, in my recommended. I barely watch what's in my subscriptions, I notice nowadays. I watch, like, a few, like, this is, like, my YouTube recommended right here. I'm going to show you. Because, let me, actually, you know what? Fuck it. Let me just show you, right? What the oh! Yo, Olive Maurice Hedgehog, welcome back. Because this is what I have in my subscriptions, right? I do have, like, what Void has, right? Right there. But this is who I watch, right? I'm subscribed to a lot of people, right? But I watch, like, a lot of these people very sporadically. Sometimes more than others. Like, for example, like, Asmongold, I watched this one this morning. Oh, dude, we need to talk about this video, bro. I feel so bad for Emichu or Imichu or however you say her name. But, like, I have never, ever I am so grateful that my experience with Twitch video aged like fine wine. Because what I said about Twitch in that video just speaks volumes. Oh, there's oh wait, no. That's an old ass Iron Mouse video. But dude, I'm telling you guys, do not be on Twitch. Just don't be on Twitch. It is getting worse year after year, in my honest to God opinion, just being on that platform. I know I may not look like it, but dude, Twitch, like basically, right? Let me tell you what happened, right? So this happened literally yesterday. Emichu, that one popular Twitch creator, one of their top female creators, basically at their own TwitchCon event. Yeah, TwitchCon, okay. Basically almost got violated. Or I think it's either violated or another word for it. But basically got smooched up on, not intentionally, by some other fucking random dude in that con. That happened yesterday. Keep that in mind. And then there's also tons of other incidents of girls doing the same things to guys over there on Twitch too, that are catching it on film and stuff like that, or their stories are not being told. Oh, and then on the face of Twitch one day, apparently, because Asmon Gold made a video about this yesterday, but there was somebody with a weird, and this disgusted me as soon as I heard about it, and I can't believe, thank God I'm not on Twitch every day, because I wouldn't have known this if I didn't watch Asmon Gold half the time, or a good chunk of the time. Bro, one day on Twitch's fucking, Twitch's fucking, what was it? Main thing? Like, the main thing they were advertising was showing somebody, like, basically this underage furry character in diapers. And that was, like, the face of Twitch for, like, I think more than half a day. And, like, Twitch was promoting that content. I'm not joking, bro. And when I heard that from Asmongold's mouth, and how Emichu at their own con got violated by another grown-ass man that was stalking her, probably obsessed with her. And keep in mind, right, the bodyguard that Emichu hired at that con got banned permanently. Meanwhile, the dude that did the act only got banned for 30 days. And the only reason that dude got banned longer was because Emichu's management team spammed the fuck out of that incident. I think. That's the whole reason why I think he was gone for longer than 30, or even gone at all for 30 days after that event. And I'm sitting there like, brother, why is Twitch constantly letting, and keep in mind, this is, and Void, I'm telling you this now, this is normal activity for Twitch today. Keep in mind, that's normal activity over there on Twitch for a lot of content creators, or a lot of things over there on Twitch. And keep in mind, right, it gets so much worse over there. You're going to have to probably watch the Asmon Gold video to find out a little bit more than what I want to tell, because I don't want to make this whole vlog about it, but I'm disgusted at Twitch's overall energy. Now, I know, right, that there's the good sides of Twitch, but I can't be over there. After hearing all that stuff and hearing all the bad shit that's over there, but then Alan, YouTube also does bad shit, so why are you over here? You know what? That's fucking valid. But YouTube has never done that shit. Maybe they've gotten close, but a lot of those incidents were either on accident or not intentional. Okay? Or something like that. At least YouTube can actually, you know, get up on their shit if there was something like that happening and fucking immediately ban. Actually, you know what's crazy? YouTube actually did this wild fucking shit. Get this. Previously terminated YouTube channels can get their YouTube channels back up and running. This is not a joke. YouTube dead ass did this to a couple of channels. Like, for example, I can't remember the channel name. Fuck, I think it was Sneeko's YouTube channel. His YouTube channel got terminated forever ago, but you can actually like file something to get your channel unterminated with all your videos back and everything, so you wouldn't have to rebrand. Or what you can do as well, you can also, well, actually, only certain creators can get that privilege. But if you get terminated from YouTube, right, because you fucked up on all the copyright, you got 3 strikes and you're out. Basically, you're allowed to come back to YouTube by creating a new channel and starting up again. If you got, terminated once before, you're allowed to do that now. Or at least you have to go through some sort of form or something like that. I didn't do too much research into it, but after I heard that, I was like, so is there basically any, like, I mean, there's still punishment for fucking up 3 times, like getting 3 copyright strikes, you're out, but still. That's crazy that YouTube's even thinking about bringing back terminated channels, because there's a lot of terminated channels that deserve to be terminated. Or that deserve to be off the fucking platform, because, to be real, YouTube already has a lot of problems as it is, and we don't need any more problems by having more troublesome YouTubers come back to the scene. You know what I'm saying? Or people come back to the scene, or people that aren't all the way there, or whatever. But that's neither here nor there. But YouTube is going through some shit right now. Well, not right now, but earlier they were going through some stuff. But that Twitch shit that I said earlier, I can't believe it myself that that's still all happening over there. And Twitch is just getting worse, keep in mind. Did you try to record a message for our comments? No, I didn't try that feature yet. But that is interesting, though, that I can record a comment, like make a whole video dedicated to a comment, and then post it as like a short or something or whatever. That would be cool, actually. Oh. But, damn, dude. Hand hurt, sorry, it just came out of nowhere. But, ow. Big nose, stupid nerd. Oh, God, no, I'm thinking about the Spampton Bowser song that Juno made. Oh, my God, it's coming back. God, yesterday was such a good day. Today, I think is going to be like I think more of a cool down period. No, like, try to record a comment under another comment. What? Body cam, hey friend. Hi, I guess. I didn't see that comment till just now. 8 in the morning right now. Yeah, 8 in the morning, bro. Gotta get up for school, bro. Man, dude, if I was in school. I mean, I already made my experience with how my school life was, but school, I'm telling y'all, school is not that bad. I know a lot of people make it sound bad, but, would you rather be in school or would you rather be working? I bet a lot of people who are working right now would say they'd rather be in fucking school. Making friends, all that shit. Reply with the record message. Yeah, I've been looking at all that stuff just now, and I can't do it. I tried. I don't know if it has to be like a regular video, though, and then turn into a regular video. Probably has to be a regular video, but not a stream. That'd be weird if it was a stream. Like, oh, stream the person's comment idea or whatever. That'd be something. I have YouTube on update, bro. My YouTube is at the top of its update. Oh my god, start a goal? Oh my god, that's right. I can do goals and shit. Oops. I don't have a goal though. That'd be weird. Imagine like having a goal. Well, I mean, I could have a goal, but it's just weird having goals because I don't know. Because when goals. Goal, 10 people watching. 10 people watching. Honestly, I'm not going to say having goals is dumb or anything or retarded. You shouldn't have goals, but I feel like having goals for some people, it works, right? like you strive for something, it's your goal to do this, it's your goal to do that. It helps you kind of focus, be a little bit more focused because you want to reach the goal. You want to reach your goal, you want to do it, you want to achieve this so you can keep, so you can just do it, right? But I feel like for others, it kind of destroys them. Like for others, it works, but for others, it doesn't, or maybe it even destroys them. And I feel like goals, that's why I feel like when you give a goal to somebody or when you give a goal to yourself, depending on that goal, so, it can be a good goal. It can be like, okay, my goal today is to live the rest of the day, or my goal is to not, okay, actually, this is a good goal or a good thing to work towards, right? My goal is to not have arthritis. I'm just kidding. But no, seriously though, a good goal would be like, okay, my goal is to not swear that much today, right? And you try to strive towards that and try to find different words at first. And then maybe at some point you try not to use any of those alternative words altogether. And then you reach your goal in terms of like you swearing less or not swearing as much anymore or just not swearing. It's a goal to accomplish. You want to try to strive your goals, right? But again, depending on your goal that you go on and try to tackle, it can destroy you. Like, for example, I want to push myself so hard, and my goal is to beat this fucking thing, right, in this game or something. Or my goal is to run 12 laps, like, around the apartment complexes. And I got to make sure I'm either running or jogging that whole 12 goals. That's going to destroy me if I did that. Because I'm pretty fast, but I don't run that fast, The only time I ever ran that fast my entire life was probably when I was afraid. But other than that, even then that wasn't long. I think I even took like 2 small breaks between running or something back home when that incident happened. Or incident like when I knocked Troy out or knocked Troy flat on his ass or on his back crying in the air or something. Whole thing. I'm not going to bring up that incident. I already have vlogs for that in the past, like from 10 years ago, for that. But that's what I mean by like goals can like either pick you up or destroy you, or maybe keep you grounded. I don't know. It just all depends on the person, really. Like me, for example, like some goals keep me grounded. Other goals just make me want to go up and do even more things. Or some goals just are completely just destroying, self-destroying, and just not worth continuing going down that path. But it depends on the person. It depends on the person entirely. But anyways, well, this vlog has been out. Oh my god, this vlog has been 1 hour 48. What the Okay. Well, I didn't know that. Am I right, lads, or am I right, lads? You are right, lad. Okay. But, if you guys did enjoy me talking, just mumbling, just freaking rambling about shit, later today I will do my re-experience with Sonic Unleashed, so a more focused video. But until then, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. And, yeah, I hope you guys all have a great Monday. Not sure. Maybe. If I'm down for it. Usually I'm never down, but who knows? Maybe I will be. You never know. That's how it works with TM. I don't know. But I digress. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. I'll be back probably in like a couple hours. Give me a bit. We need to go record. You know what? We need to go fucking record. I think that's exactly what I'm going to do once the stream is shut off. We're going to go fucking record some new Super Mario Brothers. Sit back. Let my neighbor sleep. Let Luigi sleep in peace. And all the other mumbo-jumbo stuff. I don't know. Just stuff in the back. I want a modded Wii. Can I get a modded Wii? Nope, I can't buy it. Fuck. Well, I tried.